Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your act, let's do some math. Math, 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 math.
Oh, hello. You caught me during my piano practice time. I'm Lucas Houtman, and today we're going to be learning about linear regression. Linear regression attempts to model the relationship between two variables by fitting a linear equation to observed data. Before we get started, let's learn some vocab.
Oh hey Lucas.
Hey Angela.
I found some vocab in the stats book we should teach the stats students. Model. An equation or formula that simplifies and represents reality. Linear model. A line that represents a linear association in a scatter plot. Models in the form of y equals mx plus b. Predicted value. The value for y that is predicted by a linear model using the symbol y hat.
Linear regression uses an equation of a straight line through data as a model, like so. This can also be called the line of best fit, or LSRL, the least squares regression line. In the equation y hat equals a plus bm, y hat represents the value predicted, a represents the y-intercept, and b represents the slope.
In order to find the equation, you will need the following: x, explanatory; y, response variable; Sx, standard deviation for x; Sy, standard deviation for y; R, correlation; and x bar and y bar, as they are the means of x and y.
Hi, I'm here with Nicole Rovai, an AP student. She's got an example for us.
Here is an example problem. Researchers interested in determining if there is a relationship between death anxiety and religiosity conducted the following study. Subjects completed a death anxiety scale and also completed a checklist designed to measure an individual's degree of religiosity. A data sample is provided below.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is hit the stat button and then go to edit, and that will bring you to your L1 and L2 lists where you're going to input your data. X goes in L1 and Y goes in L2. To find your variables for your equation, you hit stat, calc, and go all the way down to number 8, enter and enter again, and that will give you your A and B for your equation and your R squared and R for your correlation. So your equation for this line would be y equals 17.18 minus 0.308. And your R squared equals 0.485. And your R equals negative 0.696. Now you need to check your equation for the line. So you hit second y, and you go to your first plot, plot 1, and make sure you turn it on. Make sure it's on your histogram and you have L1 and L2. Then hit zoom and go all the way down to number 9 and hit enter. That should bring up your graph for your equation, and you need to make sure that it is linear, and you need to check your R and your R squared.
And now, time for a quiz.
The first question, 1. Another name for a linear regression is A, parabola; B, LSRL; C, line of best fit; or D, B and C.
Number 2. What does y hat represent? A, line of best fit; B, response variable; C, value predicted; D, standard deviation.
And last one, 3. Which of these following graphs represents linear regression?
And the answers are
D, C, and C.
Mitchell Still on the beats.